Matt, seriously? Seriously. What the hell is this naming? No, this is how you name. Down here, you see this title down here. You fucking bitch. Hey guys, so today I'm doing a slightly different video. I'm really struggling when it comes to motivation to draw at the moment. It's a common thing going when people draw a lot. It happens. It's just, I need to get through this and then it's whatever. So I feel like I'm going to be doing quite a few more videos where the focus isn't the art. I will do some that the focus is the art, like mixed in there, just, that is the point, is to improve my art. So yeah. So today I thought I would say how I met all the small people. If you don't know who they are, that's me, Jade, Matt, and Joe. Also, I'm gonna say how small it started because that's a bit. Oh, so the drawings in the background, I've not even decided what I'm going to draw. I'll probably just draw like a little logo type thing of something that represents them because that seems easy. And like I said, this isn't about the drawing. So why don't we start with Matt? Actually no. Should we do this in chronological? Yeah, we'll do it in chronological order. So I think that actually is Joe. So I met Joe through a mutual friend kind of thing. You know what? I think I need to start somewhere different. I didn't have any friends at all through high school or primary school. It is a very sad thing to hear and say, but it's not actually that bad. I had an okay time. I just didn't have many friends. So there were a few acquaintances I had, but that was as far as it went really. One of the first acquaintances I started getting close to and I could have been friends with was this guy. Don't want to say names, so I'm just gonna call him Batman. See, I thought Batman was some kind of nerdy kid, like with no friends or whatever, so I felt comfortable around him. Turns out he was actually really popular, but that's fine. I was a bit of a bitch back then. I genuinely judged people and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. So I was talking to this guy a lot, and then we started going to the Trafford Centre together a few times, just to shop and that. And we were getting closer, seeing films and whatever. And then his best friend at the time was our Jojo. So Joe came with us a few times, and that was pretty good. And I felt awkward because I was like, oh my god, who is this crackhead? I didn't. But I did not, I thought Joe, like I said, I was a bit judgy back then. I thought Joe was one of these, really chavvy people. So I didn't really want to talk to him that much. But I did try. Even back then, I tried to get to know people. But I just wasn't as good at it as I am now. Then, fast forward to, I want to say Destiny. Well, oh my god, it's Destiny 1. The beta, where you pre-ordered the game and that. So I pre-ordered the game. I wanted to play with Batman. Because, like I said, I wanted to be friends with him. And Batman, he wanted to play with Joe. So we had this great idea. I think it might have been Jojo's idea, actually. But basically, I wanted to go as a warlock because I was like, cool, space magic. I like magic. I don't really care about the space bit, but it's fun to play games. Then Batman wanted to be a hunter and Jojo wanted to be a titan. So we kind of just hung out doing that kind of stuff. And then Batman stopped playing for a bit for some reason. Like I said, he was quite popular. He had a lot of friends. So he was probably doing something with them. Then me and Jojo, we ended up being stuck together. Oh shit, I'm talking to this really awkward person I don't really talk to. I feel like that's what Joe was thinking. I was thinking, shit, this is awkward, what the fuck? And then I slowly started to stop playing games with Batman and started just to play with Joe. That's how me and Joe became somewhat close. I almost considered him a friend, and then something happened. Now I'm not going to say what it was. We've moved past it, but me and Joe had a huge fight. I mean, it was fucking big. I swore I would never talk to him again or forgive him. A few years later, I'm at a party. Joe's there. I'm like, oh my god, it's that fucking prick. And then I started talking to him, and it was actually great. We started getting closer, and then it all kind of merges with the whole small thing. So I'll start again with Matt this time, because he was the next one I met. Matt, I met in high school, like I did with Joe, but I didn't really know him at all throughout the entirety of high school, but he was just kind of there. I wanted to get close with Jack. I'm sure Jack is fine with me saying his name on yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a video of him or something. I feel like we said that. Maybe not. I don't know. We love Jack, okay? So Jack, you know, he probably doesn't watch this anyway. But so I wanted to get close with Jack. You know, I wanted to be friends with his group. I didn't actually want to be friends with Jack specifically. I wanted to be friends with some of his friends, but it turns out we like Jack. I keep going off topic, but I guess that's kind of the appeal of YouTube, so I'm not gonna cut this stuff out. Yeah, so I was trying to be friends with Jack, and he was on this really nerdy table in the playground. I don't want to say playground. I mean, technically, I think it does count as a playground. It is high school, and I was so awkward back then. I did like the hot people called me cute, and then I was like, "Fuck you, fuck off," because I didn't want to accept a compliment from an attractive person because I thought they were always taking the piss. Turns out, pretty sure they weren't. So, but yeah, so I wanted to be friends with all these people at the nerdy table, and I was really awkward. Matt was there. I didn't have lessons with Matt because I was in a band. I was really smart in high school. Oh, the thing about, right, if you're smart and you're a kid, or if you have smart kids, obviously admit that smart's good, but don't just keep saying it. You have to nurture the intelligence. I was really intelligent in high school. No one really, like, I didn't have any expectations for myself because everyone was just like, you're smart. And I was like, okay, I'm smart. I don't need to work. And then I got really dumb. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, so that's why we went in different classes. So I didn't know Matt at all. So the way I kind of dealt with it is I kind of just flirted with him all the time. That kind of just became a joke, and now we do it all the time. I actually did have a crush on him and Matt and Joe at some point throughout high school, both of them. I don't know. Don't ask how. Like, seriously, I mean, I'm sure Jade can understand the appeal of Matt. I can't anymore. But yeah, that no, not anymore. No fan. Actually, no, 100% fanfic. That's my goal. My goal is to get fanfic for me and Matt. I'll happily take the fanfic of me and Joe as well. With Jade, that's a little awkward. Not gonna lie, Jade's the furthest from my type out of the group. But I would still appreciate fanfic because I think it's funny as shit, and I really like making Matt feel awkward. So yeah, then that was it for high school, really, until we went to college. At college, first year of college, didn't talk to Matt at all. He sometimes sat with me and Jack, I think, because by that point I was friends with Jack, and that's it. So like after the first year of college, I think Matt actually left college, like, completely, and I did my first year of animal care because I switched colleges, because I did not want to do science at all. So I was doing my first year of animal care, started talking to the people in animal care, got friendly with some of them. That's fine. First year done. Second year, Matt goes to animal care for like introduction type thing for the people who are applying to colleges, because Matt, after he took his break, he decided to come back, and he met I can't say her name because I don't really know her and I don't want to have permission to say her name. I mean, I do know her, but what should I call her? I will call her Steven Universe. Why not? Steven Universe. I don't even know if she likes it. Anyway, so Steven Universe, was like, "Oh my god, is that Matt on your phone or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Matt. How do you know Matt?" And like, "Oh, we met." So this person I was friends with was friends with Matt. I was like, "Oh my god, I need to get closer to Matt, because then I'll have more relatable stuff with everyone else, and then we can all be closer." Then we got the bus a bunch of times. We talked to each other a bunch of times on the bus, and it kind of just developed from there. Pretty decent friendship. There's a lot of middle ground that I can't be asked going over. Matt went over it in his video, between the college and high school stuff. It was so complicated, and I forgot most of it, to be honest. I have a bad memory, so I might redo a video like this with a script in the future, but I'm gonna miss things. That's just how it is. So Jade's the person I've known the least longest. I think that's right. Least longest. Yeah, it's definitely least longest. Yeah, that's the words. Okay. So Jade, I met through I need to find another name. Glasses McBlue Toilet. Now Jade knows who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure. So Glasses McBlue Toilet was Jack's friend, and he was really fucking funny. I mean, I don't think I can consider us friends anymore. I don't think, because we just don't talk. But this was a group of people that I kept going to parties with. It was really fun. Whatever. And Glasses McBlue Toilet had this friend called Jade. Now Jack wanted to be with Jade, but they kind of so I was like, okay, I should probably, get somewhat friendly with this person if Jack, wants to be friends with her, or, more than friends. But it turns out they weren't friends. They didn't want to be with each other. They realized they weren't great for each other. I actually think they were friends. Anyway, then Jack, no, not Jack. Why do I keep saying Jack? Sorry, Jack. You know, we homies. I don't talk like that, by the way. Jack talks like that, so, I had to. So yeah, with Jade, I kind of spoke to her about a bunch of deep stuff once, and we just kind of used to talk a lot about emotional stuff. Obviously, we're both in relationships now, so we don't need to talk to each other about that stuff. And, I'm much more stable. But then Jade had an argument with, basically, Jade and Matt had this argument with these other people. I'm not going to go into it. It's their private stuff. I've actually got nothing to do with it. But, so I was like kind of torn between these two friends that I have. I'm still friends with both of them. So I'm friends with Jade and this other person. This other person will be in a video in the future. Like, I'm definitely planning on it. But, yeah, I don't want to say a name yet, just in case. But basically, there was arguments and stuff. So that kind of strained my friendship with both these people. Like, I don't think it strained the friendship, but it strained how I perceived our friendship. And then it kind of fizzled down. So I was more comfortable being friends with Jade. And that's when I started, wanting to be closer friends with Matt, Jade, and Joe. Because Matt, Jade, and Joe, they were friends for a while before I actually got close to them. They used to hang out all the time, just the three of them. And then I was like, I want to be part of that. So I was like talking to them, like, can I, hang out with you guys sometime or whatever? And they said, yeah, sure. I think it took a while for me to get to the point of wanting to hang out with these, well, us talking about it. But they were like, yeah, sure. And this is where it all connects. This is where, I start being properly friends with all these people. They made a group chat, and they invited me to this group chat just, to talk about what we're going to do on the day. And yes, that is the infamous day where I went to Creams, which, by the way, terrible. They'll say it's great, but that's just because they have nostalgia for it. I went there once. I don't really have any rose-tinted goggles. It was mediocre at best. Vote Archie's. Anyway, yes, I am doing an Archie's video. Anyway, so we started hanging out more and more. Like, I was very active in that chat at the beginning of it, just because I really wanted the chat to stay active. I wanted to be friends with these people so badly that I was like spamming the chat. I was like, come on, we need to get some engagement here. We need to talk so we can close the friend forever. And then Matt created a YouTube channel, and that was interesting. Did take the piss out of him for a little bit. Look where I am now. So Matt made this YouTube channel, and we were supportive, well, other than taking the piss. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And he was like, do you want to be in a video? I was like, hell yeah, put me in a video. And that's when I got put in this video. When I say that, I think I'm just gonna put it in the iCard, because I can't be asked getting this thumbnail from that Matt that he probably don't even have on his computer anymore. But it was the LGBT FAQs. That was really awkward to film. Really awkward just in general. I didn't really speak to this. Well, I did actually at that point, but I don't think I ever been to his house before that. It was very awkward. Very, very awkward. As you could probably tell. But yeah, we did that, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then we did the Halloween video, and at that point, Joe had made his channel, but I don't think he uploaded anything on it. And I was loving the being in the video. And then we were doing some of the vlogs, and I was like, right, okay, I need to do this. It was the Small Day vlog, which obviously that's the whole naming scheme of our channel, of our group or whatever. It was Jay's idea to actually name it Small. I guess the Small Day actually does correlate to most of our channels. Anyway, so that was the birth of my channel. It came from Small Day, because I was like, right, I like this, I want to do this, I've been wanting to do this for a while. If Matt can do it, and I know how awkward that guy is, I can totally do it, but I don't have a camera. But I have been practicing my art a lot. I'm a digital artist. It's not that hard to record digital art. So I decided to do this, and I got my art channel. This was insane. It was so hard to figure out, because at one point I wanted to do a storytime animation type genre, because I'm a really big fan of Jaden Animations and Domix and the Odd Ones Out and Tim Tom and something else YT and all these stuff. But I didn't know how to animate, and honestly, I've gone off of wanting to do that. I like these more. But Joe does that, by the way. If anyone was wondering, Joe does videos like that. They also do gaming videos. I don't know why they all do gaming videos. I don't. But whatever. That's their business. So basically, I created my channel. I made my first avatar, which was oh my god. I just realized that I just went off on a tangent on how I made my channel. Do you know what? I'm gonna continue talk about how I made my channel. I've talked about how I'm friends with all these people, so why not? I tried making my first channel, and I wanted Butterscotch 1.0 as my avatar. Not showing what that is. I will show it in a future video. Maybe a milestone video. I'll show that. But Butterscotch 1.0 made it. Oh my god, why did I do that? And then I tried making Butterscotch 1.0 into comics, and she didn't work. No one resonated with Butterscotch 1.0. So I ditched that whole concept, started from scratch. Instead of doing story time animation, I'll just draw and talk over my drawings, because I'm a big fan of Lavender Townie. She's fucking great, and I like the editing style of Explanation Point. Don't really watch his videos anymore, not gonna lie, but I like just the whole layers of different images. Like, oh, that got me. I love it. It's so funny. So that's why I layer images on top of each other a lot. Because of that, I just felt the screen. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, in long story short, I made my channel, and then not long after that, Jade made her channel, and that's how we became small, really. Jade made her channel, and that was the last one of us that needs to make a channel. It really just started with us wanting to hang out, wanting to get a milkshake and maybe some waffles, and now we're really close, and we do all this YouTube stuff purely because everyone, like, we all like entertaining and stuff. We like showing people stuff, making jokes, and it was really Matt taking the first step that got us to all doing this stuff. And I know I've only got 16 subscribers, but I did the maths. About 7 of them I can't account for as people I know, so that's about 7 people that are complete strangers to me, or maybe they're from Matt's story because he posts me sometimes. But yeah, it's just it's really good. Also, that chat became the small chat, if you didn't gather that already. So I guess that's all of it. This is the end of the video. Hope you liked the drawings that I put up. Don't know what they are. Hope you enjoyed the rambling. I've been recording for like 23 minutes. It's probably going to be a lot shorter than that because of editing and stuff, but I feel like it's going to be quite a long video anyway, so I'll stop it here. I don't know, it's really nice. I became friends with these people, and they're probably 3 of my closest friends. I wouldn't say they're very closest, but they're definitely up there. I think I only have like a couple friends closer, because I love these guys, and I would be completely different without them. Love you. Bye.